Calvin Castine at one of the same old spots that I am every year at this time. This year just happens to be in Scioto. Championship game of the Ernie Weir Memorial Sunday League softball season. Looks like Jerry Davison on the pitching rubber at the plate. It's Chris Booten. And this is Samples Lumber at the plate. Line shot to Jeff Garceau. We have an out. And in the field, it's Garceau's Autos, Drek Subs. And this is the first game of potentially 3. So since we're here for the duration, we always root for the team that wins the first game. Here's Stacy Perrier. Strike 1. 7 home run rule for the game, each game. So after they've hit 7 home runs, the next one is just a single. That's over the fence home runs. And of course, a lot of lefty hitters at right field fence is not that far up away. The object is not to hit one with the bases empty, I would expect. Foul ball out of play. It's a bright and beautiful day in the North Country. A little cool, however. Temperature has not yet reached 70 degrees. But a lot of sunshine. Perrier hits this 2 more straight away. Be off. No, that's off the fence. And it'll be a triple for Stacy Perrier. I'll bring up the team leader, Rick Garand. Pitch from Davison. The defense, we got Jerry Davison pitching. His battery mate is brother Jim Davison. At first base, it's brother Randy Davison. Second base is Jeff Garceau. Shortstop is Corey Davison. At third base, it's Travis Davison. And this is going to be out of here. A 2-run homer for Rick Garand. It's going to make it 2-0 in favor of the Samples Lumber team. Let's see, Travis Davison's at third in the outfield. You got who you got out there? Dan Davison, Jody Barrier, Matt Garand in right, and in right center it's Tyler Davison.
Come down, man, 1.
Bring up Rick Dumas, cleanup man. And a pitch. That's hit to straightaway center. Davison is back, makes the catch. We have 2 down. Now Justin Sample at the plate. Pulls it foul and out of play. We'll spend the next 5 minutes looking for the ball. That one only took a minute. We're back quicker than I thought. Out of play, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Solo shot. I wouldn't think a team would want those early in the game, but the team is cheering them on. So, home run for Sample. I can't imagine there are games when they have home runs left to hit. I would imagine they hit their 7 by the 3rd or 4th inning. Got a few people enjoying the shade over that way. Now we got Scott LaFountain up. 2 outs, 3 in. I haven't mentioned the the plate umpire, Tyson Dumas. Another solo shot. And they're going to use up their quota here in the first inning. Another solo shot. It's 4-0 in favor of Samples. John Courier takes a strike. It's a line shot into right center. Gets away from Davison. And Courier will be in at second. Now Ron Buskey, the batter. And he's going to add a 2-run homer to the total. We got Bill Forkey at the plate. He hits one that looks like it might be a possible in-betweener. Nope. Hangs up long enough for Dan Davison to come down the hill and grab it. So we'll add him up. Sent up 9 batters. Sounds like about 6 runs as they go to the bottom of the first. Garceau's Auto direct subs coming to bat here on viewer-supported hometown cable. We didn't get the defense for samples, but we can figure it out. The Booten boy, Chris Booten, is going to do the pitching. Here's Jerry Davison at the plate.
Jerry, go get it. Come on.
Bill Forkey is behind the plate. Over here, it looks like John Courier at first base. Scott LaFountain at second. Rick Guerin at short, and Rick Dumas at third base. That would leave Ron Buskey, Mike Southwick, Stacy Perrier, and Justin Sample for the outfield. Bottom half of the first inning, 6-0 the score. Perrier knocks it down, keeps it in front of him, fires to the third baseman.
There you go, Jody. Come on, Jody!
I'll bring up cousin Jody Barrier.
Good. Yeah!
That's a base hit. Sample will get it in. Davison will score. The batter will be Jeff Garceau. 6-2 the score. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Looks like we're in for a couple of marathons.
Yeah, illegal. This isn't unlimited. This isn't unlimited. Even higher. Let's go. Dig.
2 on the count. Now for the 3-1 pitch. Garceau gets under it.
There you go. There we go. Good job.
It looks like it's out of here. Perrier is going to watch it go over the fence. That'll be a 2-run blast. That'll make it 6-3. As Garceau will chase home Barrier.
Come on, 9. Come on, 9.
Now Jim Davison at the plate. Booten delivers inside.
Come on, here we go.
That looks playable. Buskey shielding his eyes, and looking into the sun. He caught the white one. The yellow circle was staying put, and he caught the white one. So that's 1 down, and the batter is Travis Davison. Game 1 in the Sunday League Finals. Playing him a little shallow. Can he get there in time? Nope. Southwick chases around it.
Hard.
And he's going to get 3 bases out of it.
Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
Now Randy Davison at the plate. Booten delivers.
Jimmy, where's Wendy?
There's a line shot. It's going to drop in and make it 6-4.
Shot there, Rick, and hit the ball.
Extra hitter Nate Booten up now. Pitch from his brother Chris. I think he'd give his brother something good to hit, don't you? There you go, nice one.
Good shot.
Yeah.
The middle.
Good shot.
Base
hit.
Nothing.
Let's throw the ball in the second. Keep it on the first.
If you like the pitch, take it. Come on.
There's Tyler Davison.
Got the ball turned today.
Just short for ball one. Comebacker, going to look for two. Go to first.
Yeah, good hustle.
Called out on a close one. I'm going to go to
All right, we got four. One back.
go into the second inning. 6-4. Samples leads. I mentioned the home plate umpire Dumas, and I forgot to mention Joey Mitchell upping on the bases. There's Mike Southwick. After him would be the top of the order as we start the second inning. Hits it to straightaway center. That ball looks like it's going to be out of here. It's in the trees. And I think all of Samples' runs have come on the long ball. And the game doesn't let up any once the home runs become singles, because they keep hitting them, and they just, you get a single, then you wait 3-4 minutes while they find the ball, and you get another single, and they wait for the ball. Well, this game goes a lot quicker on hometown cable than it does in real life, believe me. Here's Chris Boutin. It's a line shot. Takes a high hop to Guerin. Oh, Stacy Perrier. There's the pitch. Get the corner. It was a strike. Reaches for this one. And puts it over the fence. A 2-run homer for Stacy Perrier. And you have to reach for it, so he could hit it further if he had a better pitch. Jerry Davison made a call to the bullpen. He said, my neck's getting tired turning around watching that ball fly out. So here, Jim, you come in and pitch. Rick Guerin, the batter. Over the fence, but it's going to go foul. 2. Tyler Davison grabs. I think that's 1 out. This will bring Rick Dumas to the plate. Pitch from Jim Davison. He pops it up. Look out. Garceau grabbed it. Shortstop's ball. 2 down, and Justin Sample at the plate. Hit to Guerin. So Jim Davison comes in and shuts him down. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second. We'll add up the score.
Come on, Matty.
Matt Guerin at the plate.
Good help.
Bottom of the second, 9-4. Samples leading Garceau's. Game 1 of the best of 3 championship round in the Ernie Weir Memorial Sunday Softball League. Perrier makes it interesting. The old Statue of Liberty catch. 1 down.
Corey, you start it. Corey, start us up. Let's go, Corey.
Come on, let's go.
Corey Davison at the plate.
Go, Corey. Go, Corey.
Boutin delivers.
Good eye.
Corey, put your wheels on. Hi, Corey.
1-1 pitch. There's a 2-1 delivery.
Good eye. Good eye.
Inside, Davison takes the walk.
Find the hole.
There's Dan Davison. Dory Davison on at first, playing soccer for Clinton Community this fall.
Hit it first. Come on.
Top of the order on deck. Hit to third, then which is going to go to second. And they'll throw to first.
Good hustle.
They get the lead man, 2 outs.
Come on, Jerry.
Brings
Let's
up
go.
Jerry Davison.
Jerry, come on.
Fire!
Nice.
Fire, sir. Short. Good eye. Gotta go,
Hit to second, LaFountain will go to Guerin at second covering. So nothing across for Garceau's Auto direct subs. It's still 9-4 as we head for the third here on viewer supported hometown cable. Line shot back to Davison, and John Coyer is out. We had Scott LaFountain leading off with a base. Where'd Scott go? It must be he's got a courtesy runner here. Justin Samples at first base. Scott LaFountain led off with a single. We were busy getting our latest viewer support from our faithful friend and viewer supporter, Ken Perrier. And chatted with him just for a moment, so we missed that first at bat. And here's Buskey, Ron Buskey. That's on betweener. That's going to be caught by Tyler Davison. Nice job. Battling the sun, you can see where the shadow is. Well, the sun is pointing almost directly at center field. Here's Bill Forkey with 2 outs and a man on. We're on the top of the third in a 9-4 ball game. Strike 1. So we got 2 outs, man at first. Top of the third. Forkey delivers a base hit. Takes a couple. The ground is very hard here. It's been, of course, as we know, watching this in the 2009. A couple of weeks since we had any rain. It's a stretch we've all been welcoming, but the ground has gotten hard. It doesn't take long for the ground to get firm after a couple of weeks of sun shining on it. The late summer, but we're enjoying it. Mike Southwick at the plate with the top of the order on deck. He hit one into trees last time. He's going to hit one into trees this time, but a little pop foul, strike 1. Runners at the corners. A pitch from Davison. That's popped up. And Davison just might. Yep, he did it. He shut him down. Well, he's not allowed to run since coming into relieve brother Jerry. We're going to the bottom half of the third. Score holding at 9-3 Samples.
Come on, Tony, find a way on.
Team trailing by 5. Cousin Jody Barrier steps in to lead off the bottom half of the third. And a pitch.
Come on now, let's go. Nothing changes. Nothing changes here. Let's say it like we do. Let's just say it like we do. Yeah. Fits there, you take it.
That was a strike.
Good eye, good eye.
Huh?
That rolled on.
Roll on. Play go.
Called a strike. It looked like
Jody.
it bounced in the dirt.
Come on, only takes one, Jody. Let's go.
Looked like it bounced in the dirt from here. But
Go 2-1.
Tyson's making the big bucks for calling the game, so let him do that. Strike 3. That brings up Jeff Garrow.
We gotta get some base hits going here, guys. Just gotta step up. Jeff.
And a pitch. Strike 1. Garrow hits it to straightaway center. Perrier back, and it's out of here. That'll make it a solo shot. And again, not what I think the teams want. But the Samples team is slowed down on the long ball. Jeff Garceau makes it 9-5. Jim Davison, the batter. Booten winds, delivers.
There you go, Jim. Get it fair, Jim. Or maybe it is fair.
Foul ball.
Just missed.
Deep.
Hit to second, off the thigh of LaFountain. Perrier can't quite get a hand on it, and Jim Davison, 40 years ago, would have been at third. He's holding up at second.
Be smart. Way to be smart. Come on,
Not
There's Travis Davison.
Not bad now, baby. Come on.
That was called a strike. Fouled.
You're dipping, Travis.
To right field. Buskey grabs. Jim Davison will advance to third base. 2 down. Now here's Randy Davison. And a pitch from Booten. That one's out of here. Randy Davison puts it out there with the Mockingbirds. 2-1 homer.
Time to come through. Come on, Nate.
9-7 the score now.
Come on, Nate.
And Nate Booten, the batter.
Come on, Nate.
Pitch from Chris Boutin.
Let's go. Short. Now you're the boss. Now you're the boss. Let's go.
The pitch was just barely outside. This is inside. Ball 4.
Come back. Come on.
His brother hands him a free pass.
Let's go. This time. Coming through this time. Come on, deep breath. Come on.
Tough hard hitter right here.
There's Tyler Davison.
Now you
Hit it. Watch it right through. Come on.
Potential tying run at the plate here in the 3rd inning for Garceau's Auto Direct Subs.
Short.
9-7 after 3 full. Samples leads.
We're still in the driver's seat here. We're still in the driver's.
Top of the order up for Samples Lumber. Strike 1 to Chris Boutin, or Boutin. I prefer Boutin. Modern generation prefers Boutin. Gets it to Garceau at second. Plays him deep. Over to first in time. 1 down. 9-7 is the score. Stacy Perrier now. I think the Samples team has 1 more homer to hit. This won't be it. Tyler Davison battling the sun. 2 down. And with that, it'll bring up Rick Garand. Strike 1. Pitch from Jim Davison. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 2-1 pitch is ball 3. Strike. And a payoff. Under the glove of Davison at first. That's a base hit. There's Rick Dumas. Sounds like the bells of Louis of France are ringing here in Scioto. Must be noontime. Yeah, just around, a little bit afternoon. But the bells of Louis of France. A line shot from Dumas. Off the glove of Guerin in right field. Here comes Rick Guerin. He was held up.
Jeff, run it in! Good job, Jeff.
Chuck Porter holding him up. And gets us to Justin Sample. 2 ducks on the pond. This is when you need a home run. We have 2 men on. We have 9 runs on 6 home runs. So that's 3 solo shots and 3 2-run homers. This one doesn't look like it has enough depth. If it hits into the trees, it's out of play. It's out of play. Very short. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davison's pitch. That looks like a 3-run homer. It is. Well, that's, I believe, the last home run that they will hit in this game, out of the fence at least. But it's a big one, makes it 12-7. Brings up Scott LaFountain. Davison's pitch, strike. 2 outs in the top half of the 4th. We're 1 out away from being halfway through this one. It's going to be a long single for LaFountain. Off the card. Well, LaFountain's on at first. And John Courier now steps in. It's it up the middle. That's a base hit. Courier running for LaFountain. He's going to try to score. Here's a throw to the plate. He's under it. And Courier's at second. Stacy Perrier, being Stephen Perrier's youngest brother, never learned how to slow down. Stephen's only got 1 speed, and that's full steam ahead. Ron Buskey is at the plate now to face Davison. And a pitch. Buskey is grounded through the... No, Garceau playing deep. Gets him. Thought about how deep Garceau plays. There you got him. Want to go to the bottom half of the 4th. We're halfway through this one. Matt Guerin leading off the bottom of the 4th. His team down by a 13-7 margin. Balls between Southwick and Perrier.
One out, hold it, no out.
Nobody out.
I'm going to hold it. Here's Corey Davison.
Short.
Pitch from Booton. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Find a hole here.
Hit to third.
You're on.
Finish to Courier, 1 down.
Come on, Danny, got him. Go to the pitch, come on.
There's Dan Davison, top of the order on deck. Bootan's pitch is swung on, strike 1.
Come on, you mean the ball, let's go, come on.
Guerin kept the contact with the bag. Can't leave till the ball is hit. So Garceau's team might regret not sending Guerin on that potential inside the park homer. I think there's a 90% chance he would have scored on that, but with nobody out, they decided to hold him up. You don't want your first
Jerry, find a hole here.
first out to be at the plate for obvious reasons. You got nobody out, and it's a slow pitch softball. Here's Jerry Davison. 13-7 to score in the fourth. Hit to second in the fountain. Over to first. Aaron with that leadoff triple that could have been a four-bagger is stranded. Now we're going to go to the fifth inning with Samples leading by 6, 13-7. Bill Forkey at the plate, leading off the fifth, his team up by 6. Game 1 of 2009 Championship Series, Ernie Weir Memorial Sunday Softball League. Forkey reaches back, gets it into the corner. Through the webbing there. Be 2 bases. Davison off the top of his glove. There's Mike Southwick. Let's get to left center. Jody Barrier battles the sun. Makes the catch. Buskey is running for Forkey, tags and goes to third. Fans are still arriving. We got at the plate here. Top of the order, Chris Booten. Hit to Garen in the trees. This was only a 30-second delay looking for the ball. Previous foul ball was about 2 minutes. Garen grabs it. It'll be a sacrifice fly and another one added to the Sample score. 2 outs. Stacy Perrier steps in. Base is empty. 14-7 the score. And 2-1 pitch. And 3-1 delivery. Line shot by Perrier. It's going to be a base hit. 1 hop off the fence. And he'll be in at second. Here's Rick Garen. In the left field area, foul. Out of play. There's the 1-1 pitch. Garen hits it to first in time. It'll go 3-4-3. 3-4-3 if you're scoring it at home. So a run for Samples. They lead 14-7. We're heading for the bottom half of the fifth. Jody Barrier at the plate. Getting off the bottom of the fifth. Takes the strike from Chris Boutin.
You like it hit.
Short! Hit hard. We're all hitting hard here. Let's go. Short.
2-1 pitch. Popped up and out of play.
Come on, Jody.
It's the opposite way. Buskey catches it.
Come on, Jeff.
1 down.
Come on, Jeff. Let's go. Come on. Go. Come on, Jeff.
Jeff Garceau. It's the pitch, similar area. Buskey is drifting back. He's not going to have enough room for this one. It's going to be a solo shot for Jeff Garceau. That'll make it 14-8.
Pick it up here. Come on. Bring it hard, boys.
Jim Davison steps in.
Let's go. Looks beautiful.
And we are set.
Big and white.
Nice.
All the way around.
Got it.
Come on, get this thing going.
Trouble!
That's tough. Nobody's
In
got
between
that.
her, in between her.
All right, come on, we gotta jump on that, boys.
Keep going, keep going!
Looks like Perrier is hurt.
Stop because it's injured, guys. You got him, Woody, you got him.
A little bit of balls right now.
Come on, Trav.
Perrier is back up. And Davison's at second. And Travis Davison's at the plate.
There you go! There we go, come on!
And that's in the playground.
Come on, what do you say now? Take down!
Sandy will retrieve it.
There you go!
Go, Randy.
Come on, Randy.
Randy Davison.
Come on, Randy, find a way out here.
Comes the batter.
Good shot!
Foul ball, strike one.
Just.
Hit too short. Garin with the long throw.
No!
On a close one. On a close one.
Come on, Nate. Caught one of those.
Extra hitter Nate Boutin.
One gotta have it. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Hits it to Garin. Bad Hobson.
No way.
Safe at first. Safe at first.
Make it hurt, team. Make it hurt.
Come on, Ty.
There's Tyler Davison.
Come on now, Tyler.
Tyler.
Hurt two.
Come on. Here, let's go. Come on. Help him here. Help him here.
Like that guy.
Slow comebacker. Boutin will take it unassisted.
Come on, guys.
And we're going to go to the sixth inning. We'll add him up. Eric Dumas starts the sixth inning with a base hit. According to my figures, it's 14-10 in favor of Samples over Garceau's.
Daddy, there's a bee!
Get that.
Sample is out. Randy Davison grabs it. One out. Now we got Scott LaFountain. Top of the sixth, 14-10, game one. Best of three championship series. Hit into the corner. Foul ball. Line shot, it's going to drop in. No. Cousin Jody's there. Well, with two down, we'll bring up John Coyer.
What'd you say?
Jim Davison's sports idol was Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. That's why he wears the Gilligan's Island hat. Ball four for Courier. Around Buskey. Line shot. Looks like Mike Rishaw out in the right field now. 2-run score.
Yes, baby, yes, yes. Come on, come on.
Bill Forkey takes the ball. Was it into the trees? Didn't like that ball apparently. To Garceau, have to hurry. Throws it into the crowd. Busky will score, and Forky will end up at second base. There's Mike Southwick. That's hit to Garceau. He boots it. And speaking of booting, here's Booty. Chris Boutin. Base hit, RBI. Brings up Stacy Perrier. First and second. It's off the fence. They're going to send him. It's going to be an inside the park home run. With Stacy Perrier. Ken and Judy's boy. Rick Guerin is at the plate. Jim Davison drifts past it. Randy Davison can't quite get there, and Davison brothers have a team meeting. Line drive and a scorebook for Rick Guerin. And the batter becomes Rick Dumas, the cleanup man. It's through, up the middle. Guerin will head for third. He'll be held up, and Dumas will be at first. Runners at the corners. Now we have the 12th batter of the inning. 7 runs in for Samples so far. Strike one. Two one pitch. 2-2.
Good shot, Justin.
Another lost ball, another 2-minute delay. Sample hits a line shot that Randy knocks down, and Justin Sample's going to beat it out. Almost a great catch by Randy Davison. Almost. So another run scores, and Scott LaFountain steps in. First and second with, I believe, 2 outs. 13th batter of the inning. That was strike 2. Barrier drifts up the hill, makes the catch. 13 batters, 2 left, 3 outs. Sounds like 8 runs. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. So with 8 big runs in the top of the 6th, I had to take out my calculator, do all that major math. 22-10 now.
Good shot, Matty.
Matt Guerin hits it.
Good shot, Matt. Go,
A fair ball.
Good hustle, good hustle.
And he's on with a leadoff double. There's Corey Davison. This is going to be a 2-hour ball game. And I'm here for possibly 3 games, so I hope they're not all 2 hours if they go 3. Of course, tape-wise, we've only got 44 minutes on here, but we've been taping for 1 hour 45. Pitch to Davison.
You're going to have to start hitting the ball on the line, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
That's popped up. Guerin drifts back. 1 down. Here's Dan Davison. Goes the opposite way. Busky is there. Lost it in the sun. At least it didn't bounce off his head. Guerin had to hold up. He's going to score. Here comes Dan Davison, and he scores.
All right, let's go. Come on. Hey. Let it go. Come on. Hit a hole. There's a lot of them out there.
22-12, and top of the order, Jerry Davison.
Yeah, there you go,
Base hit.
He hasn't been the whole game. Been watching.
Where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? Jerry's not pitching. He was pitching one forever.
Controversy about whether the foot is on the rubber here on the pitch.
What happened? Question.
He called it, not us.
So it's no pitch.
There you go.
And Davison will get on first anyway.
Come on, Jody! Come on, Jody! Come on, Jody!
Jody Barrier, the batter.
Come on, Jody.
Now let's go. Come on, Jody. Got a big Ernie here. Let's go.
Just missed.
Good eye.
2-1 pitch.
Good eye. Good eye.
And a 3-1 pitch. It's deep to left field. What a beautiful catch by Justin Sample.
All right, roll to, roll to.
What a beautiful diving catch by Justin Sample. Took an extra base hit away from cousin Jody. I have Jeff Garceau at the plate.
All right, you're set. Stop on, Chris. Let's go, Chris.
Base hit.
All right, now's time.
We switched batteries here. And Jim Davison, we tried to do it, but the battery died. We tried to
Doesn't matter where it is. Hard.
hold on, but the battery died. Jim Davison stepped up, and it's a double off the fence. And now Travis Davison's the batter. Runners at second and third.
Go, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on, Travis. Good eye.
Gotta be sweet, Travis. Gotta be sweet. Come on.
Line shot to Perrier.
Did he catch it? Did he?
He caught it. And it's strand 2. We're going to the 7th.
They're making them when they need to make.
Well, this team leading 22-13. John Courier steps in to lead off the 7th inning. One ball, one strike. It's it to Garceau. One down. Throw was a little wide. Garceau might end up with Steve Sachs or Chuck Knobloch disease here. He can't throw to first base after he made that bad throw. He can't quite figure out what happened on that one. Here's Buskey, Ron Buskey. That's a shot off the glove of Garceau. And not going to be able to get Buskey. He's on at first. Todd LaFountain's going to step in. Going to pinch hit for Bill Forkey. It's a line shot, a base hit. Buskey will head into third. Runners at the corners and Mike Southwick at the plate. It's it to Garceau, goes to whoop, throws it low to Davison, and run scores. First and second now. There's the top of the order, Chris Booton. It's a line drive toward Mike Richard. Forkey, who's in running after LaFountain pinch hit for him. Scores. Southwick goes to third. Runners at the corners for Stacy Perrier. He goes to center. Garand is there. And the sacrifice fly. Seventh batter of the inning is Rick Garand. And he's going to drop it into right center. Matt Garand over to cut it off. Boutin was stopped. He's going to be sent. Chuck Porter sent him. Chuck Porter sent him. He pointed him to home plate. Must have thought he was a fast runner. We're going to the bottom of the seventh.
Come on, Randy.
His team trailing 24-13. Randy Davison will lead off the bottom half of the seventh. Game one in this best of three championship series. Ernie Weir Memorial Sunday Softball League. Chris Boutin
Go, Ray, start it up!
pitches, and we have fly ball to right field. Buskey battling the sun all day, makes the catch, one down. Now we have Nate Boutin face Chris Boutin. Pitch. Two-0 pitch.
Ernie.
Strike.
Yep.
Ball four.
Got Nate.
Oh, Boutin gets his second walk today from his brother.
Mike, show me how it's done.
And Mike Richard will step up. It's a line shot to Dumas. Had him played perfectly.
Red light. What a field out there.
Two down, and Garceau's down to their last out. Matt Garand. But it ain't going to be me. He drops it in front of Buskey between Perrier and somebody else. Garand is in at second.
Yeah, Matty.
Come on, Corey. Worry about where it goes. Hold up, man.
Boutin scores, make it 24-14, and bring up Corey Davison.
Two down. Mike, back to you.
That was strike one. And a 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Line shot. And Southwood grabs it. Makes it interesting though. 24-14. Samples Lumber DNS Specialties defeats Garceau's Auto Sales Direct Subs in Game 1 of this Best of 3 Championship Series. Thanks for watching, and for the few of you who understand, this is viewer supported local television, hometown cable TV that needs your support to stay in the air.
Go. Hey, if anything that does right there, that fires.